Skin dancing American. And I'm talking about my Lakers. I was shocked we lost because they didn't have a dude with them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's me again, dark skin dancing American. And again, I'm just shocked that we took a L. Team wasn't even on full strength mode. So the good thing is it's only one game. You know what I'm saying? So we can bounce back from it. Um, to me, the game kind of looked like we wasn't really interested. I mean, because it was too many turnovers. Nobody wasn't really trying to secure the ball. Get things in transition. It was like lazy passing. It almost looked like a pickup game at a park or something. Some old dude. That's what it looked like. It wasn't very professional. I'm just gonna be honest. Now again, we could get back to win, but yeah, that game it was all bad, and they didn't have their best player. And we came in with a lackadaisical type of attitude, and you know they wind up beating on us because we didn't really take the game that damn serious. And so we could take it out on the next team, and then when we see them again, we could take it out on them again. That's how we should get our lick back. But we kind of went in almost drunk legged, just dragging our legs on the court. I mean, it was a total turmoil. Nobody was playing with cohesiveness and chemistry. Yeah, it just looked very uninteresting to the team. So they wind up winning that win, and then other teams sense it when you want to win. They kind of sense if you don't want to win too. And then they game come on, and then now it's like you playing keep away with them. And by that, yeah, long go. Oh, that's just what it is right now. Just as tired as I yarn, is how the team played. They played tired, but it's okay. We should bounce from that. We should get better because of this loss. I honestly think we could take it out on the next team that's coming up, which I believe is tomorrow. So we need to go ahead and take it out on them. Get back into the cohesiveness of chemistry and play for one another and get a W and beat the teams we're supposed to beat. Not walk up in there, have lackadaisy, drunk legged, just willy nilly passing the ball everywhere. Anybody that grab. And I could have got out there and stole the ball from the Lakers. I'm just keeping it real. That's how bad they play. I'm not a bad player though. If you look at my YouTube channel, I'm pretty good. I stretch out the D and I basically hit the baseline three just for you to see. Ooh wee. So I'm not like a crappy player, but it just was bad. It was bad. Didn't like it. It was just horrible. Midway to game, I was like, these turnovers ain't helping us at all. Uh, just like I was yawning just now is how we played. Very tired, like nobody was getting effort on defense. I believe we had no blocks the whole game. No blocks. Not one block. Not at least one block. So we didn't really play with the intensive Laker way of playing. Kind of let them do what they wanted to do. You know, they came to our house and they dropped our feet on the couch. That's what they did. So this time we can take it out on it's the Hawks we playing. We can take it out on them, and then we can write the day we see them and kind of beat the stuffings out of them when we see them again. Because this is the NBA is a league of get backs. You got to be able to get back at teams that get you. Very few teams is winning and ain't losing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, It's not a lot of teams that's winning consistently. It ain't really up. So we just, get the get back game again, whoop on the Hawks, take it out on them, and you know, not come in sleepy mode and drunk legged and don't know what to do type stuff. Nah, we need to go in, punch them right in their goddamn mouth, and keep going. God damn it, that's what we need to do instead of coming in. Well, eh, I'm feeling lazy. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that because teams that don't supposed to beat us wind up beating us. Eh, oh, yeah. I just knew it was a recipe for disaster. If we kept yawning like I am right now in the basketball game, it's over with. It's over with, y'all. That's what I was saying. One more yawn. Oh, it's over with. I see it. Passing the ball sloppy here, there. I mean, man, it was bad. The offense wasn't together, wasn't playing with cohesiveness, the chemistry, wasn't trusting one another with the ball. They didn't even get no shots. I think he only had one shot. Was it one shot? And he didn't see the ball the rest of the game. We gotta pass that thing around, man. And whoever's hot, keep it in their hands. And gather up, feel your shot, get back to the mode of winning and don't let no team just come through and smack. No, no. We need to get back to winning and not losing. You know what I'm saying? That's what needs to go down. All that playing lackadaisy and it's nothing. That ain't gonna help us. That is not gonna help us. You know. And I'm telling you, you get the sense of the fight and the get back that we not taking no slack when we gonna execute. You know, when it's time for us to score, we're gonna score. We steal the bar, we're gonna make them pay. I mean, we got to have that type of mindset for every other team, or it's gonna have teams looking like, hey, look, if they not, 'cause certain teams are better. Let's keep it real, better than the team we lost to. So, and they probably looking at you like, yeah, we can get them. They got them. You don't want that. You don't want teams looking at you like they were you know, mediocre teams looking at you funny and stuff. And, we want to smack on the mediocre teams and the elite teams. We just clash with them for the what for the win. That's how we got to look. We got to look. We got to get back to winning because that helps all. That helps confidence and defense is the main thing. We got to stick with defense, get some blocks, get some steals. Defense. We always talking. We always communicating. We always making things better. We need to um, get back to winning, and not you know this other stuff that we got going. Because right now, like I said, it happens again. NBA is a league of get back, so we need to get back in gear, back to winning, get back to whooping on teams, and represent the Lakers the right way. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And no mercy for all other teams. You just spank on everybody. You know, that's how we should do it. Pass that ball around. You know, and who's feeling it? You dig? And then get the groove, get the chemistry back, and we'll start playing with more cohesiveness to connect with one another. Because when we connect with one another, the whole league is shaking up. So we want to get the fear of other teams playing us instead of just it's another day type play. You know, we don't need to play like that. We gotta play with a sense of winning every game because the West is tight. It's very tight, very tight. You know, and then you got this other team who's barely losing. They only lost one damn time. Dang. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can't you got we in a deep race right now. We can't play no games with these other teams to be winning. Like it's positioning and ranking it right now. You know, it's of course the NBA Cups. It's great. We want to win that too, but we got to win them all. I don't care. We got to win them all. That's how I'm looking at it. Yeah, I want to win that, but I also want to have a good seeding. It seems like we're in the second. I don't know if we're still battling this second or not. Let me figure that out. Hold on. I think it was us and some other team. I know Thunder is ahead of everybody in the West. I know that much. Let me see. We got to put a stamp on that second spot. Okay, yeah, we 15-5. We gotta we gotta pass up everybody else. I don't like that we 15-5. I don't, you know. But we can make up to our next game, spank them, and it'd be 16-5. But we gotta play winning. Not I'm lazy, I'm tired, and I don't feel like doing nothing. Because again, the other teams is just clipping, they waiting. So at 15-5 is not a good number because you got other teams that's below the ranks that's like 14 and like whatever. So all they need is another win. And now they got 15. So that's why I don't like the 15-5 shit. I want us to push past a lot of them, you know, and you know, have ranking because it's important, especially we know that. So I don't know how many road games we got. I should have looked at that more, but whoop the teams we need to whoop. Whoop the teams we need to whoop and clash with the elite teams, but not never just sit back and let things just boil over because it just won't be something that Laker basketball is all about. So we want to win all of, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need. We need a sense of a spirit of winning, not losing. Losing unheard of. Winning, yes. That's the culture of the Lakers and the Laker fans. Losing, you can't be a Laker fan. You talking about some goddamn losing. We don't celebrate that. We celebrate getting married to the game and remain. That type of shit. Now it's okay. You know, you want to take it personal. Yeah, you want to take it personal. So hopefully you know this minor setback will intensify the team and just keep winning and keep winning and you know. And sometimes some people need to say things to get to gather up the other troops, you know, and speak highly about winning and keep the cohesiveness together because it can be something said in the huddles to get everybody together. Like, look, we gotta win this. It's about our legacy, something. And then it galvanized the team, and then we'll start bowling on their ass. So we need to get some sense of wanting to win. And I'm quite sure I'm confident we're gonna get it. You know, we got teams that we should be able to bounce back tremendously and not play like I just yawned just now. Don't do that. Okay. We fight for ranking and everything. We want to win them all the trophies. Any trophy it is, we want to snatch the damn things and bring it back to the crib. You dig? See? Not no winners and win. That's it. That's the recipe for anybody that's wearing that Laker uniform. Winning to the top and taking all the trophies back to the block. All right, YouTube universe. I ain't gonna be here too long. I just wanted to speak my piece about sports, and I told y'all the little video I got where I was one on one with somebody. Y'all let me know how good I did with them. I did cook them, you know, and it's more people that cook in the world, so y'all see more of that in my other up and coming videos. And I'll be cooking a lot of different people. It's coming. The cook season is coming. You feel me? It did. It's coming. Don't even trip. It's coming. Y'all let me know how I did cooking that random dude. Whoever wanted to play me, he got cooked. But again, I'm gonna start cooking more people, and I'm gonna make more videos of me showing my shot and the positions of me making a shot, whether it's a